I have been going through something for about the past hour, um, where I feel like
So is work too tough? Are there too many things going on? What's
I
causing
I
the
I have felt overly taxed, perhaps. I know that I've been risking sharing and speaking up when I usually shut down and just white knuckle through. So I actually believe I'm like overriding that program, which is really exciting. I can like actually see myself altering, which is like insane.
what you want to do is pattern interrupt. What you want
Yes.
to do is watch the obsession to try to figure it out and pattern interrupt. Gently take yourself to the beautiful plant that's growing outside your window. Gently take yourself to the wind going through the trees. And when you find yourself back to trying to figure it out, go back to the task at hand, whatever is going on right in front of you. Right now, your mind, you're scared. You're scared. So you're upset. So you're trying to hold on. That's what's causing it to spin faster. Don't listen to me. Get off. Come back in 20 minutes or an hour, or don't come back. But I want you to practice what's going on in front of you. Put on beautiful music. If that bothers you, turn it off. Go and spend your attention on what's going on in front of you, and that will pattern interrupt the panic that wants to come in. It thinks when you panic, it's helping you. It thinks there's incoming. It thinks there's a big bear, and it wants you to be in panic so you can protect yourself. So it's obsessively going panic, 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 panic. If you can disintegrate, dislocate right now, and just tend to the task at hand, the pretty flower, the feel of the wind, watch your mind want to go back to the panic and think it and go back to the task at hand, go back to the flower or the puppy or whatever it is, but don't entertain the panic. And you can't say to yourself, panic, I'm not going to think about you, because that's you thinking about it. But you can pattern interrupt by going to the task in front of you. And if music works for 6 minutes and it stops working, then go to walking or then go to laying down. But pattern interrupt as the insidiousness of the fear tries to come in and get your attention, because that's what causes the attack. Look how much you've calmed down just since you started listening to me. And now the mind is going to come in again. It's going to find another way to get your attention. Pattern interrupted again. If psychiatrists understood this, instead of giving you drugs, they would give you heart. If they could just teach you how to pattern interrupt. Everybody on here just watched you go from an unbelievable full-fledged panic attack into some calmness, and I'm watching you practice. If sitting on here is causing the attack, get off here. You're a body being, and nobody here cares that their monitor got off tonight. How about that we have to put our oxygen on first before we can put anyone else's oxygen on? We have to be willing to care for ourselves first, because through the oh, look, you went back to the problem. Go back to the flower. So now we know what part of the pathology program is, because we watched you go back into it. Look at the flower. Look at the newborn baby. Look at the wave. Watch the panic try to come in and say, no, thank you. Tend to the task at hand. Yep, here it comes again. That's how you guys get to see how insidious a mind is. You're watching it happen in real time. It's incredible to see happen. Whatever it is you're thinking about, it's trying to save you by killing you. Don't listen to it. And you can't say, I'm not going to listen to you, because that's you listening to it. Tend to the task at hand. What makes you feel safe? Go there. And if your mind says nothing makes me feel safe, then what's going on in front of you? Tether in. Tether into me, to my eyes, to my nose. Tether into the sound of my voice, unless that causes panic. Then don't. But it's insidious. The who am I, the mind, the equipment is going to do everything it can to get your attention right now, because there's a program in the background that's running, and it wants it in the foreground. It wants you in panic because it thinks it's going to save your life. But you don't want your life saved. You're in a class having fun with some fun people. There is nothing going on right now, but your history wants to take you out. It thinks it's saving you, but it's killing you. It's exactly what I was just talking about, Pamela. You're just actually watching it happen in real time, which very rarely happens. I'm also healing her to calm the neurology down, which is just helping her be able to ascertain this as an opportunity. She's also been my student for many, many years. So she already has the backdrop to the identification of the programs as an opportunity, just to be willing to play. Look at her calm down again. That one thought that came through her took her again, and she went back to calm again. You have to give up your mind to save yourself, not save, but to meet yourself again. Yourself is not in panic. Yourself is just in December 11th, 5:43 and 20 seconds. It's just here. There's nothing going on until your mind tries to figure something out. Right now, for you to figure something out is an attack. So you get to say to your mind, not right now. We'll deal with that tomorrow when I've got my wits about me again. You get to take care of yourself. You may have gone program hunting a little too fast with this one. Maybe the wind blew up your dress and something got in your nose and it's just a little too fast. So slow it down. Tending to the task at hand. Tending to the task at hand. Nothing can help you right now but your attention on what's going on in front of you. As soon as your mind tries to figure out if you're okay, you're back in panic. Your mind can't help you right now. You're safe. You're safe. You're very, very, very safe. There is nothing going on except you're trying to figure out something that's not figure outable. You're here. It is the most powerful place on the planet to be. Present to what's going on in front of you. You have to let your mind eat itself. You stay out of it. You've got gorillas crawling up your asshole right now. Let them crawl. Stay out of it. You stay here.
Feel it. It's something in my left hip kidney that's being dislodged. That's where it's at.
Well, I'm working on you, so you may just feel me in you. I don't know. It may be a mind thought too. No figuring anything out. When you're overtired, you don't try to do your banking.
Yeah, that's
No figuring anything out because you won't be helpful anyway. It's just the terror thinking if I get it done, then I can rest.
instead of risking communicating my needs.
Yeah. When you couldn't communicate your needs way back when, it was because the people around you who loved you were missing the tools, not that they didn't love you. Well, those people aren't around you right now. And if we put ourselves around people like that again, it means we want to continue to learn the lesson. When we put ourselves around kind, generous, adoring people, it means that we're asking for safety. But the mind still has to become aware. You have to play through. Have you landed again, or are you still hovering, Tressa? My sense is you're still hovering. This is a conscious practice for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, it is. And I would say it started Sunday. I've been like dipping in and out. My sleep has been like I had, God bless Daryl. I'm okay.
Yeah, don't go there. Go to the task at hand. You're not healthy enough to do your banking right now. Don't do your banking. You're going to fuck it up. You're going to get all the wrong numbers. Just be here. Daryl just gave you the love sign, by the way. When we're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, not a good time to do our banking. And when you're feeling all better, then you and I can do a session on what took you out, but not now. No banking right now.
Yeah, that's
Get some comfort food, turn on a good movie, distract the who am I that wants you in panic. It feels attacked. Comfort food is good for some reasons, for some purposes, and this is one of them. This is not where you go on a strict diet. This is where you're like, I don't care. Fried chicken, ice cream, all the things I can't have, go have them. Do you like I hate fried chicken. I don't know why I said fried chicken. Do you like fried chicken?
Meat, honest to God, has sounded terrible. And I know when I'm like the last few days, it's
So maybe you need a healing on, maybe you need a healing on your belly. You know, when the belly shuts down and it doesn't get oxygen to it, everything backs up. You should come have a healing with me tomorrow on your belly.
I was just gonna say, I feel like for me to be able to stay present, I literally just need to lay and cry.
Then go lay and cry. Goodbye. Have a good night. Call me if you need me.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm just gonna mute and turn this down. I may hop on, but
Come back or don't come back. This is where you get to take care of you.
thank you. Thank you, everyone.
What a cutie pie. Wouldn't it be an amazing world if we learned to take care of ourselves?